right, game 2. Russians took the first one. See if Miners can just offside. Miners can bounce back and get this one. Last regular season game. Gould sends it over to Reed. Cut off there by the Crushers. Miners get it up the line and out. It's cut off by Surratt. Sent back in. Cuts in on the chase. Crushers go behind their net. Come out with it. Send it through the middle. Has a step. Knocked. Good stick there by Gould. Crushers walk out with it. Out to the line. Shot. It's kicked away. Rebound. Set wide. Seems to be getting up all right. He's moving. Alright, so Surratt gets 5 in the game for boarding. And bench Miner as well. One more! Pictou has that. On the line. Shot blocked there by McPhee. Shot again, that's steered away. Hot. Good save there by Bootler. Glace Bay gets it down. Up and high. Miners dump that down again. Pictou into the zone. In behind the net. Back to the point. Shot deflected. Oh, good kick save by Bootler. And that redirection. McPhee gets that down again. Pictou sets up behind the net. Out. Cut off there. That's out. Smelski finds that. He's in. Come on! Out to the middle. Backhand by Edwards. Couldn't get enough on his shot again. Kicked away. Rebound, Melski! Oh, almost got it. Sent back to the line to Gould. Gould shot through. Kicked away by Pictou. Mike sends that back in deep. Edwards finds behind the net. Start calling something!
Just read the game!
What? Yeah, let them play! Jesus Christ! And he got called for and he got thrown out. Start calling on the other team too. That's sent all the way down. That's icing. No icing on the play. Gould gets it out. Pictou back in. Good save by Pictou. 2:07 left in the major here. Pictou wins it up at the line. Go back and forth. Into the half wall again. Still looking. Back to the point. And he's keeping him on the outside. Shot. Blocked away by Butler. In behind the net. Knocked to the wall. In front. Out to the line. Crushers still have it. In, shot, off a skate. That comes out. Is it enough to get out? Yes. Crushers have to check up. Crushers come back in. Up on the wall. Miners find it. Dump that down. 34 seconds left. Myers knocks that down. Puck's back to the point. Loose puck. Just out. Feed. Gets it up the edge of the zone, but Crushers find it. Back in, shot. It's covered up by Butler. Two seconds left on the penalty. Goes all the way back down. Go back in. They drop it. McPhee cuts that off. Up to the line. It's broken up there again by the Miners. Hutt finds it. Dumps that out. Pictou sends that back in. Butler smothers that. Send in behind the net. Gould knocks up half wall. Baxter gets it out. That's cut off by Melski. Almost had a step on him. Crusher's back in. Reed picks that off. Couldn't get it out though. Gould back to get it. Up to Baxter. Baxter drops it for Edwards. Edwards gets it up to Melski. Melski gets a step. Shot goes just wide. Gould throws it back towards the front. That's knocked away there by Crushers. Melski throws it up front. Nobody there though. Crushers back in. Shot goes up. Reed finds that. Starts skating out with it. He dumps that in. Miner's going for a change. Ferguson, shot, tipped. Where's it at? Oh, right on the doorstep. Up here on the half wall. Kaiser circling from behind. Back, Ferguson gets knocked off. Kaiser shot, glove down, rebound still there, knocked up to the line. Ferguson gets it back, sends that back in deep again. Miners check up and back in. It's all the way down, got tipped. Sent it around. Crushers find that loose puck. Send it back to the point. Shot. That's covered up by Boot there. Miners win that. Gould around the net. Over to Edwards. Edwards taking the boards. He's back on the near side to Mike. The plane couldn't get to the middle. Breaks up that play though. Shot. Blocked away there by Bootler. Pictou finds behind the net. Send it back to the line. He walks. Shot. Oh, he overskated it. Trying to cut out. Miners find it. Hutt sends it up the wall. Just squeaks out. Hutt breaks up that play. Gets the puck still. Sends it out front. Rebound. Oh, it just goes wide by Edwards. Hutt finds it on the near side here. Hutt walks in the middle, shot, was off his stick, was up off the rafters. 4:48 left here, still scoreless. Miners win it. Ferguson sends it deep to Melski. Melski taking off the puck. Baxter comes in, wins that puck back. Still has on half wall here. Crushers find it though. They come out. Over the line. Miners try to get it out, but it's sent back in. We're going to cover that up. Miners find that. They're just offside. Neutral zone's only about 10 feet long. Ferguson has it off the boards. Just out of reach of Melski. Reed finds that, sends that back in. Pictou sends it up the middle, cut off by Ferguson. Up to Fee, right back in. Shot! Just over the top of the net. Baxter finds a rebound, sends it back in deep. Melski finds it. Sends it to the middle to McPhee, shot! Just off the side. Melski finds it again. Oh, it just slips off his stick. Crushers are out. Puck into the corner, out to the middle. Cut off. Crushers find that. Nothing Crushers. 3:21 left in the first now. That goes off the stick. Knocked off the Zilster stick. Majic has it. Up. Crushers pick that off. Puck finds that. He's out. Miners win that. Graham, shot. Just goes wide. Zylstra finds that loose puck. Sends that back to Hutt. Hutt cuts that off. Couldn't find the loose puck though. Back. Graham over to Majic. Majic sends up the middle. Pictou back behind their own zone. Oh, loses it behind the net. Zylstra back into Kaiser. Hutt picks that up now. Graham walks over to Majic. Majic shot. Glove down, rebound. Loose puck. Hutt finds it. Turns and shoots. That's blocked by Crushers. They skated out over the line. Shot. Boot there covers that up. Miners win that. Feed around the net. It's cut off there by couple of Pictou players. Reed finds it. Reed sends it over to Gould. Gould takes it on his hand. Reed finds the puck over to McLean. McLean gets it out. Pictou back into the zone. Feed knocks that off his stick. Pictou throw it away. Still behind their own net with it. Edwards finds that loose puck. Shot. Just goes wide. 30 seconds left here. Crusher's right with it. We're over the line, he overskates it. Knocked off his stick. Pick it up again. Back to the point. Shot. That's stopped. Shot. Good save by Gould. Gould picks it up. Sends that back out. That's the end of the first there. Pictou down the own zone. Send it back to the point. Shot goes through. That's blocked by Ferguson. Pictou picks it up on the wall here. Melski gets it out. Hutt picks it up. He's over the zone. Tries to get a shot away, but it's stopped. Pictou back out with it. That's deflected behind the net. Hutt picks up that loose puck, has to dump it in because they're offside. Pictou back with it. Big save by Bootler there. Shot, that's blocked by McPhee. McPhee has a step. He has Zylstra in front. Sent over. Oh, big save by Pictou. Sent up the line. Majic. Up to Kaiser. Kaiser gets stopped at the line. Sent back in. Gould. Chops it. Oh, goes right on to Bootler. Bootler to make a tough save there on Gould shot. Pucks up the point. Crusher shot through. Bootler makes a save. Sent right back at the point again. That's blocked by Gould. Hutt knocks that forward. Edwards. Putting some pressure on the Pictou. They send it back out though. Gould finds it. Sends it over to Majic. Majic. That pass is cut off. McLean gets that out. McLean cuts that off. He's in, shot. Blockered away. Edwards finds that. Sends it back to line to Gould. That's deflected. McLean in for it. Pressures come out through the middle. Goes off a stick. Majic sends that back out. Puck's still here. Well, flipped up into the rafters. Lions win that draw. Reed to Ferguson. Into the middle to Baxter. Baxter couldn't get it in deep. Pictou sends it in. Ferguson drops it there for McPhee. McPhee's stuck there. Trapped on the wall. Ferguson picks up that loose puck. Over to Reed. Reed sends it up the wall. Melski cuts that off. He's out. He has a step. He's in. Shot. It's covered up there by Pressures. Next one. Reed walks in. Shot. Just goes wide. Ferguson gets that puck blocked. Reed shot's blocked. Sent out. Ferguson sends it back in. Just out of the reach of Baxter. Baxter in on it. Oh! McPhee takes a huge hit on Buddy. Crusher's back in. Cooler covers that up. Crusher sending it across the crease, no one there. Zylstra knocks up the line. It's kept in. Crusher send it back out. Go offside here. Ferguson over to Reed, into the middle to Zylstra. Zylstra sends that in. Crusher's picked up behind the net. It's cut off by Zylstra. Crusher sends it around. Reed pinches. Crusher's cut that off. Kaiser finds that loose puck. Sends it back. That's taken away by the Crushers. It's blocked at the line. Oh, big kick save. Back in the middle again. Kaiser finds that loose puck. Sends it out. Crushers regain possession here. Send it wide again. It's cut off by Reed in the corner. Hutt is in there. Zylstra's in there. Tied up here along the boards. Puck squeaks out. Kaiser trying to get there. Forces the player to back behind the net. Cuts off that pass. Zylstra over to Kaiser. Just goes wide. Pucks into the corner. Putt sends it in behind her. Kaiser. Crusher's got that out. That come out of the zone. Save there by Bootler. And Miner's going back to the box for a cross check. Playing sends that. Oh, Majic sends it all the way down. Crusher's in behind the net. McPhee finds that loose puck. He circles out. Still has it. Pictou finds it though. McLean throws that back in. Crushers go far side. We're back into the zone. Sent across. Skips the stick. Down in the corner. Sent out front. It's cleared away. Rebound. Good blocker save there by Bootler. Another save. Puck's in behind the net. McLean finds it. Throws that up. Pictou walks in, drops it back to the D again. Majic gets up the line, kept in again by the Crushers. Walks out, over, across, shot. Finds it. Two nothing Crushers. Miners win that draw. Lee sends that up to Baxter. Hey! Fuck. Jesus Christ. Baxter's got slew-footed, no call. Putt knocks that puck up. Stopped at the line though. Back in on Bootler. We'll cover that up. Puck set right back on the Bootler. Shot was blocked. Loose puck here. Crushers find it though. Sent back through the middle. Gould finds it. Sends it wide. Just missed. And they call that icing. Feet in corner here. Kaiser taking it along the boards. Reed finds it, sends it over to Zylstra. Zylstra trying to get onto it. Crushers find it though. He rubs his man out. Gould makes a move around. Cuts in. McPhee finds this loose puck shot. Kick save. McPhee finds it again. It's in the corner. Puck comes around. Reed keeps it in there. Zylstra finds that loose puck. Sends it front. That's cut off there by Pictou. They send it back in behind the net. Putt finds that loose puck. Looking out. Shot. That's blocked. Crushers pick it up here on the near side. They come out with it. Shot. Stop there by Boulaire. Graham sends it behind. Ferguson finds it. He's out with it. Sends it over to Edwards. Edwards in. Back. Oh, it's just cut off. Back to the line though. Graham finds it. He sends that in deep. Cuts in. Who's over? Oh, and he gets his stick broke. In. Sends it in front. That's knocked away. My shot through. Save. Rebound. Has some room. Gets slashed. No call. Mize finds that loose puck again. Knocks out. Over to Reed. Reed. Down. Zylstra. Zylstra sidesteps the check. Still has it. Pictou gets it out though. Mize picks it up behind his net. Up to Zylstra. That's cut off though. Reed sends that back out. Kaiser finds it. He falls. Pictou send it all the way down. No icing. Reed picks it up. Returns the goal. Sends in the middle to Hutt. Hutt. Trying to get through 5. Can't. Crushers find it. They send it around. Reed cuts that off. Pictou get a hold of it though. Sent to the middle. Crushers get it out. Ferguson knocks that down. Sends it to Kaiser. Kaiser drops it for Hutt. Hutt chips that out. Puck sent back in again. Reed finds it. That's the end of the second. 2-0 for Pictou. Be back after the Zamboni. start of the third. Miners down 2 goals. Ferguson. Puck sent through the middle. Past everybody. Edwards. Finds that puck. Oh, it's stuck in the water again. Puck behind the net. Up to the line. Goes off the stick. Edwards gets that taken away from him. Crushers get it back to the line. Shot through. It's kicked away by Bootler.
Come on, you gotta work.
Putt finds that. Sends that up to McLean. McLean up to Edwards. Edwards gets that in deep. Still has behind the net. Putt still has it. Kept in there. Over to Edwards. Edwards back to the line to Gould. Gould sends it. Oh, it just threw Hutt's stick. Pressures get it out. Sends it on net. Covered up by a boot there.
On through, win it. Go.
He wins that. There's 3 of them on up. Chips that. It's out through the middle. McPhee picks it up. Sends it over. Off the toe. Rebound. Somehow that stays out. Back to the line. Gould shot that's deflected. McPhee has it behind the net. Sends it back up to the point. Reed has it. Shot through. Tipped. Zilstra just sends it over the net. Reed gets it back again. Dumps that in. Zilstra in on the forecheck. Reed cuts that off. He walks in. Tripped. No call. Lions get possession. Graham to Majic. Majic sends it the middle to Hutt. Hutt's over the line. Shot. That's blocked. Puts in the middle low. Shot. Baxter finds the back of the net. Cuts the deficit in half with 12 minutes to go in the third. Broken up again by the Miners. Crushers find it though. Back in over the zone. In shot. Saved by Bootler. Rebound goes wide. Graham sends that up to Melski. Melski over to Baxter. Baxter has some room here. Just can't find it. Crushers back in. Oh, Melski just missed him. Majic picks up that loose puck. Crusher sent it back in. Graham sends it up. Heads up! Crusher's back in the middle. Shot. Big save by Bootler. Covers that up.
God, boy, gotta work it there. Go through with it. Got it.
Crusher, send that into the middle. Puck goes back into the crusher zone. Let's send it off the wall here. They turn back and come back through. Drops it. Sends it back in the corner. Shot. That's blocked. That hurt McPhee. He got that in the nuts. Walk it off. Got in the nuts. Crusher's back in. Puck comes out. Edwards finds that loose puck. He's out with it. He goes wide. Sends it in deep. That's cut off by Edwards. Up the line, Gould keeps it in, shot through, and steered away. Crusher's back out with it. Into the zone, they drop it. It's cut off by, hey, yes! Wasn't a hook, but a slash, but we'll take any penalty right now. Miners get a power play here. 9:28 left in the third. Miners win the draw. Gould has it. Down to Hutt. Hutt! Shot! That goes up high. Comes all the way out. Called icing when they shouldn't have, so Straw will be at center ice here. Miners get it back. Up to Kaiser. Kaiser turns back. Just overskates it. Pictou sends it down. Gould turns up ice. Comes in, shot. It's kicked away. Big rebound. Pictou sends it back down. Grabs that behind the net. He's right up through the middle. Through the legs. Still has it down the corner. Sends it to the half wall. Drops it. That's cut off by Pictou though. Mige finds it. That's cut off by Pictou again. They send it back in behind the net. Up to Hutt. Hutt sends it up to Graham. Graham shot through, blocked it away. Kaiser finds it, sends it back to Graham again. Graham walks back to Hutt. Hutt has to step in, shot, glove save, rebound. Still on the doorstep, covered up by Pictou. Pull off the penalty there. Scramble for it. Pictou finds it in behind their own net. Malski cuts that off. Still has it in the corner. Trying to find some room here. Baxter finds it. Still has it. He's knocked off the puck. Crushers come out with it. Puck in behind the net. Ferguson sends it around. McLean sends it up. That comes out. Puck goes wide. Puck into the corner. Up, and that's out. Baxter chasing Pictou back in their own zone. Knocks that pass off. Pictou pick it up though. Hits a step in shot. Big save by Bootleer. Malski finds that loose puck. Sends it to the middle, just out of the reach of Edwards. Glace. Gould has it. Gould still has it now. Sends it to the middle. Edwards gets it. Edwards gets it deep. That's cut off by Edwards. Pictou finds it though. Put it back in. Stop there. Pictou walk out with it. Back to the point. Back to the half wall. That's cut off by Reed. Reed gets up to Kaiser. Kaiser gets it out. Pictou go through the middle again. Gould cuts that off. Knocked off his stick. Penalty to the Miners here for the slash. Just move around the outside. Send it back here. Back to the point. Back at half wall. In the middle. Good save by Bootleer. Rebound shot into through. Malski finds it. He dumps that down. Back in the zone again. Tries to get out front. Graham cuts that off. Zylstra gets it up the line. Not out though. Gould finds that behind the net. Zylstra comes in and helps him. Gould sends it around far side. Crushers find it. Send it through the middle. That's hit off the stick. Gould picks it up again. Sends it around to Graham. Sent to the middle. Bootler knocks that away. Up the line, not out though. Gould cuts that off. Sends that. That's all the way. Gets it out of the zone. Baxter clears that and kills the penalty off. 3 minutes left. Miners down by 1. Putt finds that loose puck. Couldn't get a shot away though. Crusher send it around the near side. McLean cuts that off. Myich up to McLean. Instead of his reach though. That's up. Get it back into the zone. Crusher's back in. No shot there. Send it into the corner here. Myich finds it. Puck starts coming out with it. Up to Graham. Graham is over. Can't control it though. Puck is back up the line to Myich. Myich shot through. Still love down there by Crushers. 1:39 left. Crusher's still with it. Taken away by Ferguson. They send it back to the line though. Shot through. That hits somebody in front. Reed finds in the corner. Scramble for it. That's kicked up to Edwards. Zylstra finds it. He's out with it too. Edwards still has it. 45 seconds left. Sends it to Kaiser. His stick's lifted. Cut on the wall. Myich keeps it in. Pictou finds it though. They send it down. That's going to be icing. 27 seconds left. Pictou win that, but can't get it out. It's cut off on the wall there. Sent back. Gould has it. Sends it right back up. A little too far from Melski. Gould cuts that off. Send up the middle. That's the game. Anyway, thank God the regular season's over. Let's get out of here. See you at Cape Run Cup.